Would you like something else? I just have a sandwich, special not hot chocolate. Bit late for coffee by now. Hanako? I have the same. For nod and a bow, Yuko turns on the ball of her foot and returns behind the counter where she busies herself fishing out bread and condiments and making the machine to make our drinks. And working the machine to make our drinks. Not a word is said between us until Yuko comes back. She smiles and gives us our food and drinks before moving to a customer who's called for her attention. I gave up the prospect of having much of a conversation with my companion and decided to enjoy the meal, small as it may be. Tastes nice as does most of the food here, but after having a few mouthfuls I noticed something missing, namely the sound of Hanako eating. Looking back at her, I could see Hanako fidgeting a little behind her untouched sandwich. Not hungry? She shakes her head from side to side. Even as she does, the patch of her hair she keeps over the right side of her face still does its job in hiding it almost entirely. It's not that. Oh, I was all ready to have your share too. You look troubled. Is something wrong? I'm startled by her thinking I'm the one who looked troubled, but on second thought she's probably right. My face may have been giving away my emotions without me noticing. She's totally a dim person, quite the opposite. We're friends, right? Friends. From the tone of her voice and shaking posture, it looks as though it hit yet another landmine. Just another reason why interacting with her is difficult. The self-imposed psychological barrier she puts up between herself and the others, including me and most likely even Lily. It's a shame that I think that we are. Lily taken off by Hanako's straightforward answer, all the more so since I was about to give up on getting any reply at all. I see. Am I wrong? Sorry, No, I was just getting confirmation of that from you is reassuring. To pick up on what you said earlier, since coming to Yamako, I've been a little uneasy about how I should relate with others. I find myself chuckling though. It's surprising how much of a relief that was. I can feel my face smiling as I pick up my cup of hot chocolate and bring it to my lips. Ouch, that's hot. That's why. That's why I haven't eaten yet. I was waiting for my drink to cool down first. I guess I'll wait then. Both of us share a little chuckle. The situation isn't really that funny, but for some reason I feel like laughing is the most natural thing to do right now. I guess we were both a bit wound up about each other. I was so busy thinking Hanako was the one with something wrong. It took her to remind me that I was uneasy as well. But be that as it may, it still feels a little nice. A little nice to have someone think about me like that in her own way. I'm so tired from reading. Following a long, quiet trudge up the hill and into the school grounds, the two of us find ourselves between the two dormitories. Regular night patrol pass between the male and female dormitory buildings, both for security and to quickly raise the alarm for any medical issues that may arise. The guard currently on duty notices and gives a quick nod as he continues on his way. A loud yawn escapes from Hanako's mouth before she has a chance to cover it. I have little doubt that she's very tired by now. I better be off to my room then. See you tomorrow, Hanako. Good night. We separate and begin to walk our separate ways before I stop and look back. Hanako stands there waving to me as she smiles. Smile and waves back to her, and after a few seconds she turns and walks up the stairs to a dormitory building, disappearing through the door. These little moments you share between us feel like a small treasure. One thing is sure, I want to protect that small, delicate smile she so fleetingly wears around so people. I wonder about these feelings I have when Hanako's around, and when I'm able to do things for her, whether they may be a seed for something beyond what we share now. We haven't got this in a long while. Oh, what? Why are we here? The summertime sun is something to be savored, but when combined with the clean country air, it's all the better. Track and field club members are horsing around on the field ahead. Some are playing with a soccer ball, others are talking, and a few laugh as two of them mock fight with each other. None of them pay me any heed, just sit alone on the grass. I only need the shade of a particularly large tree to a nice and peaceful moment after a dreary day of schoolwork. I played soccer pretty often before my heart attack, so I thought it would be really nostalgic to watch them. What I'm feeling now, though, it's quite distinct from that emotion. I hear footsteps approaching from behind me, and I take my... Who is this? I just realized. I take turn to my side to see one of my classmates taking a seat beside me. Taken off guard, as two of us haven't talked much before, and I think anyone would notice me here. Mickey. Sup? Hi, me alright, wasn't it? Just call me Miki. Surname's too stuffy. What should her name be? Also, she's wearing a boy uniform. Well, except for the skirt. And she has no arm. Okay. Likewise then. We both look back out to the field where the guys are playing. Looks like they're getting ready to have a second game, with people spreading out to their positions and a ball being carried to the center of the field. Sure enough, the whistle was blown to begin the match, and they get right back into it. Not going to play? Nah, just going to rest for a bit. What about you? You kinda looked like you wanted to play when you were watching us before. So someone did notice me after all. It's kind of a long story. Her face says that I've piqued her interest. I'm in Yamaku because I've got a heart condition. I can't really play soccer anymore. Wanted to be a soccer player, did you? No, I only really did it for fun. My friends played it, so I played it as well. Any of those guys playing on could have been me before my accident, but I don't feel like I have any real wish to go back to that either. It's a little hard to explain. Still decently physically built from the days when I played, even if my strength's largely left me by now, and I got on well with the other club members. When I think about it, I sure feel pretty bad watching people play when I can't anymore. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's a good thing. A sign that I've gotten over it and that I'm ready to become a new person. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling. It's cool. I'm actually glad to hear that. Sounds like you really have your stuff together. Some of the people that come to Yamaku are pretty messed up at first. So you remember the track and field club then? Yep. Been in it since I first arrived. Don't support your friends with Emmy, short, fast runner, no legs. I don't think there are that many female track and field members. Haha, everyone knows about her, don't they? But nah, I tend to be on better with guys, so me and Emmy don't really talk much. Anyway, what about you? Ah, well, I'm not really in any clubs. Real clubs, anyways. You've been hanging around with Hanako and that blonde Amazon, though, right? The heck, Amazon? Blonde Amazon. I suppose Lily has the height to fit that description. If nothing else, I nod in response without making it too fine a point of things. Then don't worry about it. As long as you got some friends, you don't need to join a club. A loud whistling from the field attracts our attention. One of the players is on the ground, clutching his leg, and the other starts to jog up to him, leaving Mickey grimacing. Ouch! That looks painful. That guy really has bad luck. I'm gonna end it here. Right before I save it. Alright, I'm out. Peace.